Something is different tonight at Heartland Ranch, different in a way that settles deep in your bones. Long before your mind can name it, the air feels charged, heavy, like the whole ranch is waiting for a truth that's been circling for far too long. The sun melts behind the hills, spilling gold across the fields until every fence post, every blade of grass seems wrapped in a soft, glowing anticipation. The ranch isn't quiet, it's listening. The camera slides over the yard where the tall grass sways like whispered secrets rustling against the evening breeze. A single silhouette walks across the open space, steady, thoughtful, almost weighed down. It's Amy. Her steps are slower than usual, deliberate, like she's carrying something she hasn't fully admitted to herself. She pauses halfway to the barn, turning slightly as if she can feel someone else's emotions drifting through the evening air. Across the paddock, another silhouette, Nathan, leans against the fence. The horses graze lazily near him, unaware of the storm inside their keeper's chest. His hand taps the wooden post in a restless rhythm, a tiny gesture that betrays every doubt and every longing he has kept bottled up. The sound of gravel under Amy's boots echoes across the yard, threading itself into the quiet of the night. They still haven't looked at each other, but their unspoken thoughts hover in the same space, touching before they ever do. Amy lifts a hand to brush her hair from her face, her silhouette bathed in the warm orange glow of sunset. She looks steady, but her breath tells the truth. The weight of unsaid words has finally reached her heart. Their relationship has shifted all season, so slowly it was almost invisible. Yet so surely it changed everything. The camera floats over the familiar Heartland scenery, the barn doors half open, the arena blanketed in shadow, the horses moving softly in the fading light. Everything looks peaceful, but the air hums with a tension that feels almost alive. Something is stirring, something that has been waiting quietly for the right night. And tonight is that night. Nathan's silhouette stiffens. He glances toward the house, his whole body tightening like he's trying to gather courage from the earth beneath him. The fading sunlight outlines him with a glow that makes the moment feel fragile, sacred. His hand slips instinctively to the inside of his jacket. The ring box is small, but tonight it feels enormous, loud enough to drown out his heartbeat. He doesn't pull it out, not yet. He freezes there, suspended in a moment he knows he can't walk back from. Amy sees him from across the yard. She doesn't call his name or take a step toward him. She simply watches, quietly, like someone finally admitting what her heart has known for a long time. Their shared past hangs between them like a bridge built from trust, heartbreak, healing. And every moment, they tried not to fall for each other. And now, someone has to cross it. Soft music mixes with the natural sounds of the ranch wind in the grass. A distant nicker from the paddock. The world slips gently from gold into violet. Heartland glows with the feeling of a moment that has been waiting seasons to appear. Amy walks into the barn, disappearing beneath the warm amber light inside. Nathan watches her leave, swallowing a breath he can't seem to release out inside. The barn holds its own silence, thick, warm, nostalgic. Nathan moves slowly, the wood beneath his boots creaking softly. The horses breathe steady, calm, their quiet presence grounding him. He reaches the stall of a chestnut horse who lifts its head in greeting. Nathan's hand rests on its neck, the horse nudging closer as if to say, "It's time." He leans his forehead against the horse's mane and closes his eyes, letting the stillness wrap around him like a promise. Then he reaches into his jacket pocket. His fingers brush the ring box. They hesitate, shake, tremble. When he finally pulls it out, the barn light catches its edges. It looks small in his palm, but the weight of everything inside it, every hope, every fear feels enormous. He opens it a fraction, a flash of silver, a tiny heartbeat of light. Then he closes it quickly, almost afraid of the future it represents. What if she isn't ready? He whispers. The question dissolves into the wood and dust around him. No answer comes. Flashbacks flicker, Amy laughing as a horse nudges her. Nathan watching her with that quiet admiration he could never say aloud. Long rides under endless prairie sky. Moments of argument, of distance, of longing. Moments where both of them reach for each other without quite touching. Nathan sets the ring box on the worn workbench under the window. The fading light from outside casts long shadows across the barn floor. He braces his hands against the table, head bowed. His feelings are not uncertain, they have been steady, unwavering, sometimes frighteningly strong. What terrifies him is the future, the risk, the possibility that one moment could change everything they've built. A gust of wind rattles the barn door. Nathan turns, startled, then steadies himself again. He picks up the ring box with more determination than before. "She deserves to know," he murmurs. His voice doesn't shake now. It settles around him like armor. He steps out of the barn. Night has fallen gently over Heartland, turning the ranch into a soft blue dream. The arena lights glow faintly. spilling illumination across the ground like the beginning of a story. Amy walks toward it slowly, drawn not by logic, but by instinct, the same instinct that has always guided her heart more accurately than words ever could. She steps onto the dirt. It shifts subtly under her boots. She freezes. She feels him before she sees him. Nathan steps into the arena light. His silhouette emerges slowly, powerful in its stillness. He walks with purpose, each footstep grounding him deeper into the moment he can no longer run from. Amy turns to face him. She doesn't speak. The air between them feels thick with meaning, something huge, something delicate, something finally ready to break open. Nathan stops just a breath away from her, close enough that their shadows blend into one shape. "I wasn't sure you'd still be out here," he says softly. "I couldn't sleep." Her voice is gentle, full of things she's never said aloud. A breeze lifts her hair. Dust drifts quietly between them. Nathan inhales, gathering every ounce of courage he has left. "There's something I've been trying to say," he begins. "For a long time." Amy tilts her head, a silent invitation. "You've been the strongest person I've ever known," he says. "You heal people without even realizing it. You healed me." Her breath stutters. She takes a small step closer. "There were days I tried to stay away," he continues. "But somehow, I always found my way back to you." Amy raises her hand slightly, then lowers it, caught in emotion. Nathan's heart leaps. He steps forward. "Amy," he says, her name breaking softly into the night. "You changed my life. You changed me." "I don't want you to stay away," she whispers. "Not anymore." Their silhouettes merge completely now. Nathan reaches into his pocket. The entire ranch goes still. He pulls out the ring box, glowing softly in his trembling hands. Amy's breath catches, her silhouette freezing. Nathan kneels. Slowly, intentionally. Like a man giving his whole heart away, he opens the box. The ring glimmers like a promise waiting for breath. "Amy, there is never a perfect moment. There's only now. You are home to me. You are everything I never thought I deserved, but everything I want. Will you marry me?" Silence. Then Amy steps forward, her hand pressed to her chest, her entire silhouette trembling with joy. "Yes," she whispers. "Nathan." "Yes." He slides the ring onto her finger with shaking hands. They stand, drawing into each other's warmth. No faces, just as shadows merging into one under the Heartland sky. The camera pulls back. The arena glows. The night holds them gently. Their shadows stay intertwined and broken, unmoving. And that's how season 19 ends. Not with an ending, but with a beginning.